And welcome back. This is Kotal for the second map for tonight's TDC. TDC? TSA. Southern Aggression, not TDC, not Dong Chong. Anyway, as I relive memories of Korea, let us look at the server pop. Right now we got 281 on the server, almost full. They got a little bit higher on the last map. Some people might be still coming in. It is an Otto Sherrick farm. We got 141 on the CSA team defending against 140 on the Union team. Let's take a look at the CSA team first. They have HD here under, looks like Hazard and BP. Nice. Let's see who else. We got 13 Georgia under Cawthon. We've got Legion leading the PB. Let's see, we've got A and V. Who is leading the A and V?
Keep it simple, boys.
Who is leading the A and V? I've lost you. I apologize. I hope to catch y'all soon. All right, Knight is leading the KB, and he is joined by Bubba Cat. And then we've got First VA led by Sergeant Johnson. Let's see here. Who else do we have? I know I'm missing some people. I know I'm missing people, but I don't know who I'm missing. So I do apologize. AB, 710C is also in there. All right, on Artie, okay, we've got Adjutant War here from HD with a couple guns. And let us see, we're already going to go live here before I even get to the Union. And then we've got, looks like A and V with a couple guns on this side here. Now, looking at the Union Artie here, it looks like it is led by Lieutenant Mattis here. And off they go. Artie's supposed to be live at 42, though, so a little bit of rural break, but that's, it happens, 19th Indiana. Captain Joker, letting them know the rule. And we got Mr. Hood leading HL, Thane Hood. Not to be confused with 42nd Hood, who was right there. They are joined by Hazard with the EB. And 83rd led by First Sergeant Caddy. We also got MWB led by Colonel Hayes. Let's see, then we got the NYV led by Mr. Hansen over here. Joined by the 20th MA under Henkel. I know MSG is out here. I missed them. I do apologize. I know I missed you last time as well, but this time, I didn't see you. I know you're in the game, though. But the attack is already starting. Holy shit, they are not wasting any time. And it is Hazard in the lead. And Artie is coming in. So it looks like Hood is going to try to restrain the Artie. And we have already got a massive fight here on this wall. Holy shit. Rotate over here. Here's Knight trying to hold it down. I've seen this before. It was on Dunker Church. It was Knight against the whole army, but this time it's different. He's got support from Killer. So this time Knight is not alone. And he's also got support back here by Mr. Cawthorn as well. And it looks like HD is moving in a bit for the flank as well. There's a lot of action going on already. But Hazard is going to attack. He's going to try to wipe out KB here. Can they do it? They're going to need more support than just Hazard alone. The rest of the unit's going to have to go in if they want to do something like this. And so far, the rest of the unit is not pushing in. Despite EB's attack. Now HL is kind of pushed in. And they are going to try to capture this corner here. We'll see if they can do it. They do have, who is back here? MSG, there they are. Joined by HD. It's kind of PP's got a nice secondary line of defense here. And you've got this nice portion over here. And there's a charge. Holy shit, here comes Legion. Charging into the Union flank here. And I'm having trouble getting an angle on this. And they have managed to knock out with that flank attack this entire Union attack with that flank. Well done. Holy shit. This is hard to cover, I'm not gonna lie. This is fast. This is how TSA runs, though. They get right into it. All right, we got the NYV down here. Is Park Heat Gate? Oh, Parker, have you allowed Henkel to take your rock? I know you're not leading right now, Parker, but having Hansen allow Mr. Ankle to take your rock from you. I gotta reevaluate. I don't know anymore. My entire, worldview has been shattered. You have several units up here have rotated like HD to make sure to contain any threat coming from the 20th and the NYV. And here comes Bubba Cat is leading up his element of KB here to get some shots against Mr. Hankel. Right now, though, tickets are about even. And even with that good defense by the CSA, I would not be upset about this at all by the Union. They are still very much in this fight.
What's going on the left?
I just saw a bunch more come out of main.
You can see these guys have kind of gotten slaughtered here. And now, all right, now all is right with the world. I'm okay. I was worried there. I was scared. I feel better now. But you do have some Overwatch fire here, but to be honest, I've never really been a big fan of shooting that wall. I don't think it really produces enough casualties to be worth it. It's fine if you're getting reorganized, but can't really do much besides that. Here we got the SWS. I don't know who WS is, to be honest with you. I don't remember them in cohort. They must have been there. I must have just missed them. Well, they might be part of another unit. I'm just not tracking. We also have, who's up here? So 19th Indiana is up here on this corner trying to restrain the Arty a little bit. But they are being opposed here by this WS unit. So far, what's going on down the road? 83rd is coming down the road, but they are sticking out like a sore thumb here. They are going to get hit hard here by KB from Mr. Knight, who has reconstituted. And he is going to pour fire down into him. It might have just been a flag recovery op, but Hood is trying to cover the retreat of what's left of the 83rd, and that's really all he can do is get that flag out of there. And they have succeeded in the flag recovery op. So if that was the objective, it has worked. But, oh my God, I missed it. Parker has fallen upon his rock at the hands of the A and B in 13th Georgia. I can't believe I missed that. Man, oh man, I have failed you, Parker. I have failed you. But here comes EB. They haven't failed. They're going to come up here and hit them hard. A nice strong volley on this fence. They are joined by the MWB and the first cav. First VA was on the other side. No, not first VA cav, just first cav. Okay, different name. It's like, what the? I is confuzzled. Alright, let's see. I do really like how you have this secondary reserve force here in the hands of A and B, Mr. Killer here in HD. They kind of rotate where they need to go. Ooh, Arty shot coming in. Looks like it was a little high. But EB Hazard's going to try to push up here. Who is opposing him? Besides the Arty here, we've got this HD element along with 13th Georgia, who just got hit by an Arty shot here. Looks like it didn't have as much impact as it could have. That is Mr. Mattis putting in those shots here for 42nd. If you're looking for an Arty unit to join, you could do, he'd be a good one.
Flag down.
That flagger had some
He is a Dane with a love of Arty violence.
Independent fire to the south. Peek and pop.
Roger that.
That keeps running right to left.
Didn't see that flag still to the east.
Nice volley there from the EB, I want to say. It was from the EB. And a good job by Colonel Hayes and the MWB kind of serving as a flank guard. And good thing they were there, because here comes Killer as that float force. He has seen the danger and he has moved to deal with it. And he is going to try to put in some blanket fire against the EB over here. Let's check on, is anything going on the other side of the field? Legion has occupied this tree over here. which I think is a good forward position, especially with Knight behind him to guard. All right. You got a couple units here in the center. You got Hood in 42nd, and then Thane Hood from the HL.
Oh, hey.
What's up, Hood?
We got it there. On the right, left flank's a no-go. They're stacked deep. We got to push to the right flank deep.
Come on. You want to push right?
Left flank's fucked, brother. We got 3 flags in artillery. We can't do anything. I have to keep the left flank pushing in. Alright, me and fucking 83rd over there.
Of course I get shot.
Well, I mean, we have
I got
fucking
fucking
right
someone's
here.
hiding the rock back over there on that wall.
Like
I gotta get the fuck up
everyone's
there.
fine, but Ranger just takes a
Nobody
minute
finding
to
their
go.
ass.
Hey,
Hold
sorry,
on,
getting really
Hold right here.
this
Drill
time.
answer.
42nd, line up. Right here.
All right, 19th Indiana was watching the, trying to restrain the arty a little bit, but it looks like WS has succeeded in pushing them back here. And now, 1st VA, here comes Johnson. Is leading the cav forward. He is going to try to do a flank attack on the Union, looks like. He's going to pass in front of PB's line here. He might get in some pretty good shots here on the Union, HL and 42nd over there. A nice little maneuver here. I think Bocephus saw the same thing. Not Bocephus, Legion did. I apologize, screwed that up. Nice little skirmish line here. And this PB, 1st VA force, has found an opening, unguarded, and they are putting in some flanking fire as the Union tries to mass for an attack forward here. The problem is stacking up. They're going to give the CSA time to push forward here. And that fire brigade in the form of A and B to reorient its fires. Let's see if we can find him. Here's HD. Here's MSG, 13th, AB, all in the center position. All right, here comes the attack. Now, this is what I was looking for. And it is EB in the lead here, reoccupying Parker Rock. And that is what I will forever rename this rock to, by the way. Yeah, the CSA, the problem right now is there's nothing really restraining the CSA flanking fire. Who's over here? Looks like HL might be able to try to do it here. 20 is over here as well. Try to restrain that 1st VA and PB element a little bit. But trying to shoot it out from this corner here is, frankly, in my opinion, suicide. You're just going to get already targets and you're going to get hit by, major fire here. All right, looks like Hazard this time is the fire brigade. He's going to move his men up here. And A and B, kill is still going to be in the center. I think he's expecting another attack. But so far it hasn't materialized. Union trying to fight their way up here. But the CSA is doing a good job of keeping them bottled up. 31 minutes remaining and they are at engaged. Not terrible for the Union, but not good either. It's like 3.5 Ronkin, to be honest with you.
We are exposed to the south.
Oh Lord, here comes Knight. He has seen the opportunity. Oh, look at those flags disappear. Yeah, this is the danger. You've given your flank up to these guys here. You still got MSG as a general guard. But these guys will continue to put pressure on your flank here. And then you're out. HL is trying to restrain them, but they can only do so much. We'll see if the Union can push up the hill, but it is a hell of a... And Artie is now starting to hit in here. Henkel's going to get his men out of there. I don't know. This is stalled out. If it's stalled, pull out.
Straight fence west. Keep shooting.
West, south, west.
And here's the danger. Who is maneuvering? It is the HD. They're looking for a flank here. Trying to outflank EB from Parker Rock.
No.
Where am I supposed to go?
Right now, this attack has fizzled. All right, what's developing up here? All right, looks like HL is looking for a new angle, as is Mr. Hayes from the 42nd. I think there's some opportunities over here now that they've evened out a little bit. But it's just a matter of getting organized and getting the attack going. Here comes Hansen leading the NYB.
Triple.
I'm not sure about going this angle as opposed to going behind the house, I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure what this gains you. I would have gone the opposite way. But either way, Hansen is trying to get across the field. He is getting peppered as he does. And by more than just infantry fire. They are taking a lot of fire. I don't know how long this is sustainable for Mr. Hansen, although here comes Henkel to try to support him. That's 20th you're facing off with. Not 20th, I'm sorry, 8th. KB. There you go. See how much damage that volley just did. And oh, by the way, this WS element, now there was suppression on the CSA already. Now there's suppression on the Union already by that WS element. And NYB is going to have to fall back. But, oh, what's going on over here? Ah, here comes the reserves. Killer has seen an opening, and he is slamming into what's left of the 83rd and this 42nd element. And it's just massacring them in the middle of the road here. This is a disaster here. There's no point in standing to shoot on this one. It's time to go. Get those flags out of there. Because you got HD over here and not really restrained anymore. You've got just about enough men to get those flags out. That's it. As they're trying to get his men out, or who's ever left, really not even his men, just trying to get the men out. And they only got, can they get any flags out? It's up to Wakely. Can he do it? Mr. Wakely, can you be a hero? Can he do it? Oh, he tried though. He tried. And both Union flags are in the dirt. And that is going to limit their options for quite a long time. That was pretty damn key. And the CSA is now well ahead on tickets. The Union is going to have to figure out some angle. To be honest with you, the A&V and HD have been playing the fire brigade this whole game. They shift. They come, there's enough there with either 8th Georgia or this 13th and, MSG line over here to kind of stack up the Union. KB over here on this side, and then A&V and HD, they rotate to wherever the danger is from a higher position, and they plug the hole as a reserve force. So the Union's going to have to figure out some way to punch through that, and punch through fast, because they have to get the fight done before those fire brigades in the form of A&V show up. Oh, that's no easy task when you're running into a unit like KB like this. And the problem is also, now you have this WS here is kind of being a pain in the ass here for poor Mattis and his crews. I don't even see Mattis out here.
Alright, server lag, will you just, fucking let me stop this ringing in the black and white, please? This fucking third world connection that I'm receiving. Can't fucking see shit.
I hear you on that one, brother. Alright, so the Union is right now massing here by this house.
Bradley's crossing support over there.
Sure, keep going.
Right here. Right here.
And it looks like the Union is going to mass on this left side here. The key is going to be speed. I don't know if... Nice volley there by the 42nd guys, along with HL. But again, the problem is, now you can see at the top of the hill what's on the way. It's the fire brigade. They're in a position to observe. They've seen the problem, and they're flooding in. But the Union is still setting up. They haven't even moved down. So by the time this attack gets going, those two streams from the A and V and HD are already in position to receive, and it's going to be much harder. I mean, hell, you got to punch through this line here of the the BP. I keep calling them British Petroleum for whatever reason. First VA, MSG, and especially the KB here. You're already going to lose a lot trying to take this. But once the A and V and HD get in position, like this, like they are now, it's damn near impossible. Here's Hazard waiting for the ambush over here. And then here's... Okay, nice getting back into the fight. Let's see who's over here. Okay, yep, Killer came up with the reserves. I was looking for him. He's already over here. He's ahead of me. And now there's an attempted charge here by the Union, but they're getting hit from multiple angles. They're trying to find a way in. EV doing a valiant charge forward.
Southeast. Oh, I'm down. Go. Hold him, boys. Hold him.
EB trying to maintain their bridgehead here. 42nd with a pretty strong line. But Fire Brigade comes in. Mr. Hazard bringing his line forward. And now they're going to concentrate fire on the 42nd here. Although, even with that, I don't dislike the attack here. There we go. Okay, now the CS Union is starting to push forward here. Bring the fight to them. Make them fight you tooth and nail. That's how you do it. Colonel Hayes knows. He's moving his men forward here. EB has been all in these fights here each and every time. HD is going to try to stop him. Or it might be, yeah, HL and HD are in a mix here. Here comes the Cav. Here comes NYV. They can try to continue pushing forward here. And okay, 40 seconds going to go for the cap now. I don't dislike this either. They can fight you in the open. You're even on tickets. Fuck it. Even, make it a punch fight in the center. Why not? You've actually got a, you got a beachhead here. NYV, not much left, but you still got the NYV here. You can hold out long enough to cap, and these units can hurry up and get down the field here. You might be able to hold. Oh, but we might have a problem here. Here comes the Fire Brigade. Killer's looking for a flank here. He's looking for a wide flank here. While he's working off the base of fire here that these other units like 7th Tennessee and the 13th Georgia are providing and doing an excellent job in doing so of keeping them tied down and wearing them off. And that Artie's coming in heavy too. Yep, here comes that attack by Killer. And that has basically wiped out whatever's left on the point. Although they're still there. NYV's going to pull back. The Union has cap now. They got to hold for 7 minutes. We'll see if they can do it. CSA is now out in the open. It's a great opportunity for a flank attack here. Does HL, can they pull it off? Can Mr. Thane Hood? He's got A and V's flank if he pushes. Who's coming up here? It is Henkel. He might be trying the same thing. The Union is pulling off cap, though. They are not able to maintain it.
Somebody go grab my flag.
There is a breachhead still here with 6 New York. Not 6 New York. Yes, 6 New York. It is Mr. Hansen. They are still holding this rock here. All right, so the A and V has pulled off. So they are no longer exposed, so there's no point in doing that flank attack. They don't appear in too much of a hurry to recap, which is interesting. Although here, this 13th Georgia is Cawthon thinking about recapping. Honestly, I wouldn't take that flag forward, though, to be honest with you. Keep that flag in cover behind the house. I don't know, don't bring that shit forward. Got a bit of a shootout here between MSG and the NYV. Check in with CSA Artie. What are you targeting? What are you targeting, guys?
What if we go forward? Couldn't do it forward, could we?
Oh, that kid is stuck. That's always a problem.
Gentlemen, there are skirmishes on the rock up there.
Still trying to hold on. Let's see here. What do we got on Mr. Mattis? What do you got? What you shooting at, Mr. Mattis? Keep in mind, you got plenty of other ammo as well, guys, though. Looks like they're targeting the top of the hill there. Looks like we have some action. Not really. So far, the CSA has been hesitant to recap. I don't quite understand why they're letting the casualties go down like this.
We have better cover than them.
They're ahead on tickets, so you're not going to get any morale back. You're just allowing the Union to put down the tickets here. It doesn't make much sense to me. You might know something I don't on this one.
To the right, north.
See, now we got Henkel down here in this little defilade, and he is fighting against Killer and his unit here on the rocks.
Hey, hey.
I cannot get a good angle with these damn trees. And Mr. Mattis with that already making himself known. He always does. Alright, so now we've got a CSA unit here. It is Mr. Bubba Cat here from the Jeep, from the KB here. They
7 of us, 8 of us.
not decapping yet.
Look, you're right in front of us.
Yo, reload. Check one ready.
330, that's not enough to get the Union onto last stand. I don't understand why the CSA is not capping, I'll be honest with you. One of you guys in the match, let me know what the logic is. I would be very curious. I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't quite understand why you don't decap right now.
In fact, more like directly northwest. Directly in their way, so get easy shots on them. Take out if you need to shoot.
Mark, you got the same idea as me.
Oh yeah, already.
Jack north.
And friends coming in, back left.
Alright, scene. Thank you.
Engines down. Taka.
The CSA already also making itself known. See, now the Union has been able to kind of reestablish a defense. You've got a nice defensive line from HL here in the center. You've got several more Union elements trying to push forward here on the right side. Well, I'll be honest, this gully is always a goddamn death trap. Now we go. Now CSA is recapping. But Parker goes in for an attack here. No, it's not Parker. It's EB. EB goes in for an attack. And they are tangling with 1st VA here. But it looks like 1st VA was able to hold it. We have an attack going on in the center. We do indeed. Here comes the 42nd. Slamming into 13th in the MSG. Can they hold?
This will cover you.
Now keep in mind, the Union only has to hold the point for a minute, 50 now. So if they can hold the point, they win. And they are recapping right now. So I am perfectly fine with doing this attack here. Although now Parker's getting charged out here by the HD. And that opens up the flank of the Union now to get hit. We will see. What is the CSA thinking? A minute 20 left. Can the CSA push off the Union? They're starting to now. Putting in some heavy fire into these units here. And the plan is to do this. You need full commit. You need everybody to commit. Got a couple guys off point right now. These guys are going to melt pretty damn fast. Everybody is going to shoot at them. Yep, here comes Hazard to reinforce. Good man, along with Henkel. And there we go. They have arrested that development. It was a good show back in the day. 45 seconds remaining. The CSA now has to charge. A timely reinforcement by EB has held it. Now Henkel comes in. Now 83rd comes in. Now HL comes in. And the CSA has to charge. They have no choice. They've only got 20 seconds remaining to retake. Can they do it? They're starting to do it. Can the Union hold them? No, it doesn't look like it. But even so, Here we got some more firing going on. All right, now look at the map. Now look what we have done here. Now we're on breaking at 21:30 remaining. Union just a little bit behind tickets. Oh, how the tables have turned. Getting in there and getting that fight going has completely changed the character of this map. Now, what the Union needs to do now, though, in my opinion, is kind of reset. Don't go charging in. Kind of, fall back, let the officers have a meeting and have a discussion. You got 21 minutes to figure out what the hell you want to do. Well, a little bit less than that, maybe 22. 20 minutes. You got 20 minutes to figure out what you want to do. So pull back, talk about it, take a minute or two to plan, and then execute. You can have you guys take pot shots. This is the time you have to take pot shots at the wall. Hey, you guys shoot at the wall. Have the kids play at the pool or something, And you guys, as officers, figure out what you want to do, what your game plan is. The CSA now has a lot less options. Now they have to make sure they don't lose points. They can't be hanging out in the back like they were. Killer knows, A and B knows, and they have redeployed forward. But that means it's not as easy for them to redeploy to these other sides of the field. The fire brigade cannot be used as it's been being used so far. Is that a fucking sentence? I don't think it is.
Where are we even shooting?
You don't know how much... Good God almighty.
NYV, just go to NYV.
Fucking definition of overeducated. Still can't fucking get out a goddamn sentence.
CSA flags up here right now. Easy move.
Hey, where's Company B at? I'm looking for their.
There's like a.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Company B on 17th Michigan or the other ones?
Okay, this is exactly what I wanted to see. This is exactly what I want to see. The officers, let the men shoot. You guys all get together, talk it out, and figure out what you want to do. That is exactly what you guys should be doing. Good job on the Union team there. Now, keep in mind, there's no Steam chat. So I like the CSA defense, but, again, it's tough for the CSA now. The Union gets to decide where they want to attack, and they got to defend everywhere. And they cannot lose this point. So now is a good time to check up on the... Oh, I just missed it! God, fuck. Artie, slow down. I'm trying to watch it. I'm trying, but I suck at catching Artie. All right. Let me watch Bush do it. He's always got a good gun.
Hop on the primer now. Huh.
Alright, go ahead and pull the primer when ready.
Okay.
Nice shot there by Mr. Bush from the A and B. I was actually able to catch an Artie shot, finally. Oh my God, I've been sucking all game. All right, so Joker has redeployed out here with the 19th Indiana as the skirmishers here to try to restrain the Artie and maybe draw up some fire. But it looks like we have the Union staging for an attack here. 83rd is moving forward here. Caddy in the lead. Is the Union going straight in?
Caddy's down. We got this.
Caddy has been shot here. Oh, and he just got ambushed there by the A and B in a nice volley. But now Hood is going to try to make him pay. Hood is going to slam into the A and B here and knock them out while the rest of the Union sweeps up with Cab in front. It is Mr. Henkel is with him. But they are going to come up against, who is this over here? It is KB. Can Knight stop them? Is the question. And A and B has been knocked back. That flank is now secure. The CSA is going to have to contest this point here. They are bringing up reinforcements here. Who's coming down the hill? They got fire coming down from HD as well.
Directly to my...
Is any Union not committed? I don't believe so. Oh, okay, wait a second here. EB has done a flank attack here, securing the Union flank over here. There's so much going on, I'm having trouble talking. And here comes 17th with the fixing attack here. A great fixing attack here by the MWB to delay Knight and his boys here and giving time. But Hazard from the 1st Tennessee, HD, is going to flood in. But flanking behind his hood, he's going to try to catch and sweep up the CSA from behind. Can he do it? Can the Union hold out? Oh, it looks like it might have been slightly mistimed. Oh, who's coming down the road? It is the EB. They are slamming into the side. Are they coming in the same time as Hood? They are. It is a melee on point. Everybody's all mixed together now. And with that, the CSA has been knocked the last stand, but the Union will be on final push momentarily. There is no time to breathe. It is about getting set up here. Joker went in too. A nice counterattack by the Union. Now they've got to hold this final charge. This is it for the CSA. They are on last stand. Whatever they got left is what they got left. And the Union is not on final push yet.
Form line, form up,
Who is in the lead? It is Killer and Sergeant Johnson, 1st VA, in the lead. I am not surprised at all. And here they come. Can they push off the Union? Get them on to final push. And they are doing pretty well so far. This will probably put the Union on to final push. It will indeed. Who is left for the Union? There is not much. Hazard's trying to get his men back down here.
Can't respawn, boys.
Union needs to be careful. These out of lines here. I would not go this far forward, guys. It's over over here. Don't go straight in. Oh, don't go straight in. You're not on final push yet. Oh, don't give out of lines. Hold here. Whoever gave that order. Oh, now you're on final push. You got to be cognizant of the morale state, guys. All right, EB is going to try to hold the line here and try to take as many as they can with them. Then it's going to be up to the Union to do one final play on point. HL is out here, but they don't have enough. They need reinforcements to get down here as quick as they can. I think it's bayonets and go time, boys. But the CSA still has a hell of a line down here. All right, here comes 83rd. Mr. Caddy here is going to try to push the flank here a little bit. And here, getting that pistol in there. Kind of distracting them. And then here comes 20th MA at the front. 19th Indiana with them. Trying to push off point. Can they do it? It's all about weight of numbers now.
Hey, we gotta spread out. Remember, I'll
1 minute remaining.
go. Left.
Finish him off. Push through.
And the Union is pushing through. I think they got it. The weight of numbers are on them. And this will be it. A final win here for the Union, but a well-done defense by the CSA. I think they had the right strategy to defeat the flank attacks by the Union with the use of the fire brigades. But what defeated that was that push on the center by, I can't remember if it was 42nd or 17th, I believe it was 42nd, capping the point and forcing the fight into the center where they could make it a big melee and get the fight into the open. And that is what made the difference, in my opinion. So, a really good fight, really enjoyable to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Oh, bloody hell. No. I'm going to end early. Sorry. Music. Later, guys.